Alright, guys, this is part two. Give me a sec. I'm going to go upstairs and get my coffee. I'll be back in a sec. I'm going to go get my coffee. Obviously, I'll be back in a sec, guys. Scary going. I thought, don't hate him, son. I'll be back in the show. Alrighty, guys. It's part two. Went upstairs to get my coffee. Yeah. Yeah. So you think Kevin Feige can get demoted? Yeah, he can get demoted or he can get promoted. It might promote him to maybe I don't know, to an Alan Horn executive position, and they hire someone else to take over Marvel. They might do that for Kevin Feige, maybe, right? Yeah, maybe he gets demoted or maybe promoted. Never know, right? Yeah. Oh, see. Yeah. Or they can do a thing where like they demote Kevin Feige as like Kevin Feige, like he still has a lot of say in Marvel, but he's no longer present. They demote him, and they give the job to someone else. And Kevin Feige, he has other he can focus more on the creative stuff, and someone else handles more of the presidential position of Marvel. He can do some of that, right? I don't know. Yeah, obviously, or they might promote him. Okay, Kevin, we'll give you the Alan Horn position and just have someone else run Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they might do that. I don't know. We'll see what happens, right? Yeah. But I highly doubt they're going to promote him because right now Marvel's not working well. So I think it's either they demote him or they bring in guys to help him out because the Marvel thing's in a mess. Phases 4 and 5 are in a mess. I highly doubt Bob Iger will give Kevin Feige a promotion when his Marvel 4 and 5 are not working. So I'm saying, yeah, when they're not working right. That's my point. Yeah. So I'm saying. Yeah. I think John Campy and Rob May would agree. DC's in a much better position than Marvel because they're starting fresh. They're in the rebuilding stage. They're starting fresh. They refreshed the whole franchise. They're in a much better position than Marvel. DC is in that position that Marvel was when they released Iron Man back in 2008, and they built the whole thing and it became huge. That's the stage DC's in right now. They're in that fresh stage. Whereas Marvel, they're well into the franchise, almost 20 years, and right now phases 4 and 5 are in a mess, obviously, because they went into the multiverse nonsense, which is a bad idea, obviously, right? It was a bad idea going to multiverse. Yeah. Alright, if you do Spider-Man Miles Morales with VJ, will you go into the multiverse? No. Even though I love the animated movies, the multiverse stuff I don't like. It's too lazy and it's too complicated. Anything can happen. So I know for the animated movies, you do have the multiverse. It's filled with the multiverse, especially the second one. I don't want to spoil the story for you. But all you guys who watched the Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Miles Morales 2, the anime movie, which was amazing, by the way. They went deep into the multiverse in that movie. And you have a shocking thing in the end. I don't want to spoil the story for you. For my movie, I'm not doing any multiverse stuff. Stay away from multiverse. I'm not into that stuff. Just tell a good story. You know, like the Amazing Spider-Man and the Sam Raimi, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man. Just tell a good story. Don't go into the multiverse, obviously. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Ryan Coogler that if he directs the first movie, or I don't know, James Gunn if he directs. I don't know if I choose James Gunn, right? See what happens. Stay away from the multiverse. No multiverse in any of my movies. Okay, Ivan, yeah, just tell a good story. You have to read the comics and come up with a good story. But I know there's a lot of multiverse stuff in the comics, but stay away from the multiverse, guys. Don't have any multiverse in the movie. Multiverse, I don't like. It's confusing. It's lazy writing. Anything can happen. Stay away from the multiverse. Otherwise, you can have your movie, you can have your series being a mess, obviously. I told you it's most likely going to be The Great Escape with Keanu Reeves. I'm going to be doing over the Spider-Man Miles Morales, obviously, because Keanu Reeves is not getting any younger. He's 60 now. He's still pretty young now. By the time I do The Great Escape, he'll be like 75, 76, 77. He'll be getting old. So it doesn't hurt to save his ass before he grows old and passes away, obviously, right? He's getting old, obviously, right? And I always wanted to do a movie with Keanu Reeves. I grew up watching the guy my whole fucking life. It'd be cool to do a movie with Keanu Reeves. He's not getting any younger, right? Yeah. And worst comes to worst, I could do Spider-Man after phase 1, right? Yeah. But that's like, after phase 1, that's like 25, 27 years. Obviously. And a lot of these Hollywood actors would have passed away, obviously, or they're really old. Yeah. All the guys who are millennials and Gen Zs, they'll still be pretty young. In their 50s, 40s. Obviously, they're still pretty young, obviously. But the Gen Xers and all those guys, a lot of those guys would have passed away. And all the baby boomers, they'll be gone, obviously. They won't be alive by the time I do phase 2. That's why all the Hollywood actors are going to have a panic. Yeah, before I pass away and I die, I want to experience that as a thing with Ivan, man. That's why it doesn't hurt Ivan to save Keanu Reeves before he grows old and passes away. Or save Tom Cruise, wherever I choose. I'm saying? Yeah. Well, because Chad Stileski's biased, he's going to tell me, yeah, Ivan, go for Keanu Reeves. I work with him on Matrix. I work with him on John Wick. Choose Keanu Reeves, Ivan. And I end up choosing Keanu Reeves because he's biased, Chad Stileski. He likes Keanu Reeves. He knows him. That's why Keanu Reeves will will work very well with the director because he knows Chad very well. He worked with him on John Wick and The Matrix. I'm sorry. Yeah. Now he's Ivan, man. Fuck, man. Like, your company blows out of the water, man. I'm having much more fun working on your movie than I am fucking Hollywood. I know. My company blows out of the water. Don't even tell it, man. Yeah, I'm having more fun working on your greatest game than I even did The Matrix. Like 40 years ago. Yeah. I had more fun working on your movie than I even did The Matrix. Yeah, because Because Keanu Reeves is working for what? A clean film studio. He's not in a dirty film studio like fucking Hollywood. Don't hate Hollywood and say, yeah. Yeah. Because Hollywood's dirty. You have to do it to make your money, right? Hollywood's a dirty system. That's why I'm not selling to the gatekeepers wicked Hollywood system. Like, I'm not gonna be a sell like my Victoria Justice and all these Hollywood actors and have me be a dirty slave. I want my freedom, and why the heck would I be in Hollywood when with the billions I make off the book, I can start scratching things with VJ and I can a company bear in Hollywood. I can fund my movies for way more money than the Hollywood movies. I can get all the Hollywood actors out of the Hollywood system. I can pay them way more money. Pay them their millions. More than what they make in Hollywood. They got the experience as me. They got to be big famous movie stars with me, yeah. I told you, I'm talking to all you Hollywood actors. Don't hate them, saying once you experience that sense of fame, you can bail, you want it, and even shed tears. You're gonna go back to Hollywood and be left behind. I'm not gonna have you do all that. I'm sorry. And a lot of them might even cry, like, no, Ivan, like, I know you think I'm joking around. I know you think I'm joking around, man. I don't want to go back to Fun Hollywood. I want to work for you for the rest of my life. I know, guys, but it's not my problem, man. You're gonna go back to the Hollywood and be left behind. Gary, don't hate those. Yeah. But they're all gonna beg really hard, man. Some of them might even cry. Because they were saved, man. They experienced that worldwide fame with me for my movie, man. And I paid them way more money than what they make in Hollywood. Way more money. And much better perks, too, than Hollywood. Yeah, man. Hence why they're all begging hard. It's crazy. Yeah. I'm like, no. He's just like, no, we're not re-signing you, yeah. He's like, no, I'm not re-signing you, yeah. I'm always like, VJ, if the Hollywood actors beg, we have to be strict and say, no, we're not going to re-sign them. I'm not going to have these guys do these, They can't be selfish. You have to think about other actors in Hollywood. It's not just about you guys. Don't hate them, saying, yeah. 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 So the Hollywood actor is going to have more fun working in your movie than Hollywood. Oh yeah, they will. Because they know the whole world is buzzing about the movie. They can't wait to watch that movie. They're part of that buzz with me. And what? And I'm paying them more money. They have better perks. A luxury buffet and all that stuff. While they're working. And while they're working, they don't have to do anything. They have their freedom. They get to work and they're free and they have their freedom. They don't have to do anything, right? Yeah. Whereas in Hollywood, you gotta do it, man. You gotta do it. You gotta do it. That's how it works, right? Yeah. Yeah. A stinky, dirty environment, right? It's fucking gross, man. Yeah. A stinky, infectious, dirty environment because you're constantly doing things. That's gross, man. Yeah. Don't hate them, said, yeah. Yeah. But the only con about my company, my movies will not be released at the theaters. It's straight to 4K Blu-ray. Obviously, but it's better quality than Hollywood movies. movies, but you're still going to get an amazing experience at home when you watch the movies. Obviously, the Hollywood actors will not see the movies at the theaters, but they get the 4K Blu-ray movie sent to their house, and they get to watch it at home with their girlfriend, wife, and their family, obviously. And all the Hollywood actors are going to put money into a theater system at home. Obviously, they're going to put money into a theater system at home. Sincere. They're going to put money into a theater system at home. That way they get an unheard experience at home because they can afford it. They're wealthy and rich. So they're going to put money into a theater system at home. And you're going to get a beautiful experience at home, obviously. A movie, right? Yeah. 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 So all the Hollywood actors will be supporting leads. Yeah. All the major characters in my movies are going to be supporting leads. Because me and VJ are always going to be the main leads of the movie, but they're supporting characters. They're supporting leads. So they're also the stars in the movie. But they're not the main characters. They're the supporting characters. So they have a big role to play in my movie, but they're supporting characters. The major stars and the minor characters all have minor roles. And the major characters have their supporting roles. So they also get their time to shine in my movie too. That's why they're going to be world famous with me, obviously. Yeah. But me and VJ are ultimately the main event, obviously. But because they're big Hollywood actors and they're amazing actors, obviously, they're going to help build buzz for my movie, obviously. And they're part of the main event, but me and VJ are all the main event because we're God, obviously. I told you, the Hollywood actors know as long as they're in my movie and they're part of the main buzz of me, obviously, for the movie, as their big favorites movie stars in our movie, their career feels like it's worth a lot. Whereas in Hollywood, their career feels worthless. It's not worthless, but it feels worthless because their careers are side attention. Ivan and VJ's movies is the main event. Even if their movies are pretty successful in Hollywood and all that stuff, it still feels worthless because it feels like the fans don't really care about their movies, obviously, right? I told you, John Camp and Robert Burnett won't really care that much about Hollywood anymore when I start Skyscraper name it. They won't really care about it. They'll still talk about like Hollywood and everything, but they're mainly hyped about me and VJ's movie. Yeah. They're gonna have that feeling, yeah, I'm excited for this DC movie coming out and like this Marvel movie coming out, this other movie coming out. But man, like I'm mainly hyped for that Zane's movie, hyped for that Grayscape movie with Keanu Reeves. Yeah, the Grayscape will have crazy buzz. Like Ron Burnett and John Hamm will be going crazy for the Grayscape. Yeah, like, oh my God, Ivan's doing the Grayscape. I can't wait to watch that. And on the run from a criminal organization. I can't wait to watch that. Yeah, it's a sick fucking movie, obviously. Well, the Grayscape be rated R. Yes, it'll be rated R. They'll be swearing in it and everything. Yeah, Zanus, there's no swearing in Zanus. Zanus is gory, like you see people's heads getting cut off and everything. The wolf feeds on human flesh. I toned down the sex scenes and it's horrific, obviously. But for the Grayscape, they will be swearing in it. As you're gonna see me and VJ swearing, Keanu Reeves swearing in it. Yeah. As John Wick is rated R too, Keanu Reeves swears in John Wick, I believe, right? Yeah. So Keanu Reeves will be swearing in the Grayscape, obviously. The movie, obviously, right? Yeah. 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 Will Keanu Reeves be able to do this stuff he's able to do now? He can, but like not as well because he's now getting older. So you have two choices. You can either do a thing where like he has a lot of fighting scenes, but like you balance it with a lot of gun scenes. Obviously, he's a badass gunman, obviously, or you have stunt doubles jump in to help him out. But I heard Keanu Reeves, he likes doing his own stunts, so you have to ask Keanu Reeves what you want to do. Yeah, you have to ask him. Hey Keanu, do you want to do your own stunts, or do you want to have stunt doubles jump in? Because you're not as young as you used to be. You know, I can do the stunts, but okay, but I can't really do the stuff I used to do in John Wick and the Matrix. I'm a lot older now, Ivan. Okay, I can have you do more gun scenes, Keanu. That way it's easy on your body. But I'll also balance it with some fighting scenes, obviously. But you'll tell in the movie when Keanu Reeves fights, he looks a bit more stiff in this fighting because he's older now. He's like in his late 70s. He's getting old. So I'm saying. Hence why you can do a thing where he's a badass gunman and you balance it with some fighting too. He's a badass fighter, but he's a badass gunman, obviously. That way it's easier on his body because he's getting older. He's like in his, he'll be like 77, 78, 76, 75 around when he films The Great Escape. We're getting old. Almost 80, man. He's getting old. Obviously. But he might tell me, no, I want to do my own stunts for the movie. I mean, okay, you can do your own stunts, obviously, for the movie if you want. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. I take a shit. Yeah. I'm gonna tell Keanu Reeves, man, because I'm paying you all this massive $200 million contract, Keanu Reeves. I'm giving you all these perks. I want you to destroy the role of villain. I want you to be as evil, like lose yourself in character and just be this evil villain, man. He's like, okay, I have no worry about it. He destroys the role. He's an evil villain. Yeah, I want you to be something like John Wick, but like you're completely evil. Because John Wick, he's like he has like two sides to him. He's evil, but he's also good at the same time too. Because John Wick is also evil when you watch the he's a contract killer, right? He's evil, but he's also good too. For The Great Escape, you're completely evil. There's no good in you, Keanu Reeves. You have to be. You're working for the biggest criminal organization. You're one of the bosses. You got to be evil. He's like, okay, Ivan, I want you to destroy the role, Keanu Reeves. Ivan, I will. Don't worry about it. He destroys the role. He loses himself in character, and he's an evil villain in the movie. And it'll work harder for me because I paid him more money when he makes an Hollywood. I gave him his freedom. I gave him better perks. It'll work harder for me. And he's in an Ivan movie. He doesn't. This is a huge opportunity for all the Hollywood actors' career. They're in an Ivan and VJ movie. They know the whole world's going to watch it. They're all going to really, really work hard. Because my movie will launch all the Hollywood actors' careers in Hollywood, except for the big A's. The bigger A's, their careers doesn't need any launching. They're already big. But the small A's and the B's actors, my movie will launch their careers. They're going to be bigger, more successful in Hollywood after they do my movie. I told you, they're still going to beg. As they know, even when they go back to Hollywood, their careers are side tension, and maybe these movies are an event. That's how it works, right? All Hollywood actors are side tension in Hollywood. So I'm saying, huh? They're all the side tension in Hollywood, yeah. 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 And that's why Beach is a crazy woman and she cries. Because she knows what that she got duped by the gatekeepers of Victoria Justice. That's why she's a crazy woman. She cries, tears me every night, man. She's fucking crazy, BJ. Yeah. You see her in Hollywood, she looks like she's having a blast and she's happy. But behind the scenes, she's miserable, obviously. That's why she cries every tears me every night, obviously. Because she wants me to get out of Hollywood. She got duped by the gate. Ivan, get me out of the gatekeepers Hollywood system. I want my freedom with you. I want a piece of your $20 billion off your book, and I want to live that life with you, Ivan. She's fucking crazy with her justice. Crazy woman, yeah, man. So she wants a piece of your billions. Of course she does. She wants a piece of my $20 billion off my book. And she wants to make the billions with me off the movie because she knows she has the keys like me. She's powerful like me. She got duped by the gatekeepers. Yeah. Yeah, Ivan, I got duped. I have the keys. I'm only worth $12 million. The gates duped me. Yeah, they duped you. That's why you want me to get you out of Hollywood because you want a piece of my $20 billion off my book. And you want to sign that mega, I don't know, $70 billion deal with Amazon with me for the movie Merchant Game. And be featured in the magazine with me and build that $1 billion house with me. She wants to do a lot of me, that's why, and travel with me, that's why she be queen with me, that's why she's crazy, obviously. So I'm sorry. She knows she got to do but she's fucking stupid. Yeah. 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 Everyone knows that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10, stop being greedy. Everyone knows that, man. I'm like, no, John, you get 10, stop being greedy, some Sarah. I know you guys are greedy. I'm not gonna overpay John, have him do it, man. John's not worth $20 million. He gets 10. I'm not gonna have him do that, some Sarah. I'm not gonna have John make it do that. No way. Yeah. Yeah. Well, John may go beg bad. Oh yeah, he will, because he knows I can easily pay him more for the Great Escape. His 11.5 million, his 12 million royalties, 2 million for the game, 4 or 5 million speaking. He signed like his 30, 31, 32 million deal. John doesn't make that in Hollywood. He makes he'll make his 8, maybe 9 after Xanus. Yeah, he knows I can easily pay more. That's why I'll beg. Obviously, I give him better perks. Yeah. When the Hollywood actors begging Reeves to resign, they're not playing around. No, they're not joking around. They're really really begging hard. Even the big powerful ones are begging. Like they're like, Ivan, I know you think I'm joking. I'm not joking, man. Like I'm being serious, man. Can you please resign, man? I want to be in this movie. I don't want to go back to Hollywood, Ivan. Please, man. I'm like, no. You're not different this movie. You're gonna go back to Hollywood and be like, no, you guys there. Don't hate them. So yeah. 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 Is one reason why they beg because they know your company is clean. That's a small. That's not a really big reason, but that's a part of it. Yeah. I know if they, as long as they're in my movie, and they're making all those millions and they're experienced like Glory Says and Family and they're big famous movie stars, they get after they do the movie, they get to live a great life with their family and all that stuff and their girlfriend and their kids, and they have freedom. You don't have to do anything, right? You have to be a big famous movie star, and you're free. You have freedom, obviously, which is nice, man. To make all that money and be free with your family and your kids, right? Yeah, because I'm cleaning them up dirty. If me and VJ make the actors pay, now all the Hollywood actors and the directors, they now see me and VJ as dirty businessmen like the gatekeepers in Hollywood. Yeah, I and VJ are dirty like the gatekeepers in Hollywood too. They're no different than the gatekeepers in Hollywood. But I'm not like that. I'm not going to make an actor pay to make their money. They get their freedom with me. Because I'm clean, I'm not dirty, Samsara. Don't hate me, Hollywood, and send me out. Yeah. Remember in Prince of Egypt when Moses talks to God? I have come to deliver them out of slavery to a land flowing with milk and honey. To a holy land, yeah. I've come to deliver them out of slavery, yeah. Hollywood actors are dirty slaves, man, yeah. You get some Sims there. You can get some Sims in there with Moses, right? Yeah. I get all the Hollywood actors chosen out of the Hollywood system. They get to be in the land, a holy place flowing with milk and honey, obviously. My company's 100% clean. There's no dirt in my company. Yeah. 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 The only thing about my company is that you don't get the public eye fame, right? So the Hollywood actors would not be on Jimmy Fallon and all that stuff for my movie. I didn't sell to the gates, obviously. They will be getting interviewed on stuff with the crazy fans at the venue and the one-on-one interviews, obviously, but that's all behind the scenes. It's not on YouTube and in the public eye. It's behind the scenes. But when they do interview me and the Hollywood actors, like the group interviews, I'm gonna film that. But the main event thing, I'm not gonna film it. That's all behind the scenes. But fans will be taking videos and pictures, and some of that will be trending on X, obviously. It's crazy, yeah. But it's not in the public eye. It doesn't sell to the gates. It's all behind the scenes. So even when the fans interview them on the streets and everything with phones, that's all behind the scenes. It's not in the public eye. But wherever they go, people are going to be taking videos and pictures of them. They're trending on X with me. And the fans are going to be coming up to them and interviewing them with their phones and everything. It's crazy. And some of that's trending on X. They interview. Oh, the actors are going to be getting interviewed on the streets. Oh, yeah, it's crazy. It's paparazzi too, but it's people with phones interviewing them. You got like 20 people coming up the phones and they interview them. Hey, how does it feel to be in this movie? And they interview the actors, and some of that's trying on X. It's crazy. It's behind the scene fame. That's what my fame is like, right? It's behind the scene fame. It's not in the public eye. I didn't sell the gates. That's why the whole thing is set up. The glory that would have been in the public eye is now all taking place behind the scenes, not in the public eye. Hence why you feel left out, left behind, because you don't see me VJ in the public eye. Everything is behind the scenes, trending on X and everything, and the world tour and everything is all behind the scenes. Sarah? Yeah. It's all behind the scenes. Sarah? Oh, my battery's low, guys. Charge my phone here. Almost done the video, guys, anyways. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, you're gonna have a nice office, yeah, like Gran Turismo. I showed you guys the pictures, right? Yeah. Gran Turismo, man, a fucking nice office. That's why when they land on my office, like, holy shit. Ivan BJ, man, this is your studio lot. Oh man, you have a beautiful property here. Yeah, it's beautiful. Like Gran Turismo is fucking beautiful, man. And they fly on my private jet. Obviously, they sign the mega contracts. Yeah, it's crazy. They parted up my $1 million house, my $100 million yacht. They stay at the hotel suites, luxury buffet, limo services. Yeah, my animals all the while. They get featured in the magazine, pictures with me, and their commercials with me, all that stuff. Oh, that's why they're having a blast, obviously. Yeah, my magazine pictures would be like Vogue, man. It's gonna be fucking nice. And the actors get paid for that, right? You get paid for it, yeah. $250K, $300K, $400K for all that for like a couple of years. That's some nice side money for an actor for the promos. Fucking nice, obviously, right? You get paid for it. That's why the agents also want a piece of the promo. Yeah, the promo money, we want 10% of that too. Don't worry, guys, you're going to get your 10% cut of the actor's earnings. But you're not touching the $2,000 gift card or the $300 gas card. That's for the actors. But everything else, you get 10% of their earnings. The agents, obviously, as the agents have to get paid. The agents and managers have to get paid for it. Yeah. Because how it works in Hollywood, the agents get paid when the actors get paid. They make money off all the other actors' earnings. That's how it works, right? They have to get paid, so they have to take their 10% earnings of all the actors' earnings, right? That's how it works. Yeah. Some siren? Yeah. Yeah. So Ivan, you will have a fun time with the actors when they film. Oh yeah. The actors are gonna have such a fun, even though it's dirty, it's a lot of work. They're gonna have so much fun filming the movie with me and VJ, man, because they know the whole world's buzzing about it. And while production's going on, people are taking pictures. It's trending too. You're gonna see me trending with the Hollywood actors behind the scenes. Look at Ivan filming. You're gonna see Keanu Reeves trending. Look at Keanu Reeves filming the movie with Ivan behind the scenes. It's trending, and that's why they feel on top of the world. It's crazy, man. They know the whole world's tuning in, and they're buzzing about the movie. They fell on top of the world. They're getting paid all that money, and they're having a blast working on my movie, man. That's why they're gonna beg me, because they had the best time of their life. But you're gonna go back to Hollywood, not behind yours, and go hang them. So yeah. They're gonna tell you we don't want to go back to Hollywood. Yeah, they're all gonna tell me no, Ivan, man. Like we don't want to go back to that fucking mess of Hollywood, man. We want to work for you. Like, please, my guys, man. I'm not gonna have the same fucking actors in my next movie, man. You guys are fucking great people. Because they don't care about the Hollywood actors, they don't care. Obviously, the Hollywood actors don't give a shit about the other Hollywood actors. They don't. They're selfish. All they care about is their own careers. No, Ivan, seriously, man. Like, I want to be in the next movie. I'm like, no, guys, man. You're not good for next movie, man. You can't be selfish. You're actually pissing me off, Sarah. You can't be selfish, guys. Yeah. Yeah. So production will go by fast. Yeah, after Zanus, all my movies are going to take maybe 3-4 months to film, right? The Great Escape will take maybe 4 months to film, and we're done. We film for 4 months, we're done the movie. Like 4 months, we're done. And they say it's a wrap, and then production's done. And they're all like, oh, it's done, man? I'm like, yeah, it's done, guys. It's not over yet. We have the world tour, guys, right? But it's done, yeah. You get your check, it's done. Yeah. Go by fast, obviously. Are James Gunn and Peter Safran good for your presence? Yes, they are, but they're gonna be well into the DCU, and David Zaslav will be extending James Gunn and Peter Safran by then, obviously. So they're highly out of the picture, most likely out of the picture. And James Gunn will be getting up there in age. He's 60 now. By then, he'll be like maybe 69, 70. He's now getting older, James Gunn. You see what I'm saying? He's up there in age, and he's well into the DCU. If it's a huge hit, he'll be making good money as co-CEO with Peter Safran of DCU, James Gunn, obviously, right? And David Zaslav will be extending James Gunn's contract. Even though he's in the Hollywood system, he's making good money, and his DC thing's successful. I told you, when I start Sky Entertainment with VJ, even James Gunn and Peter Safran's DCU thing is a side attention. He just saying this movie's the main event. Even if you have a Justice League 2 movie coming out, you know what I'm saying? Even John Cameron, yeah, even though I'm excited for this Justice League movie, man, I'm still way more hyped for Zane's. Yes, there's still way more hyped for Zane's John Cameron and Ray Orr and Jonathan, right? They're still way more excited for my movie. Yeah. All the movie pundits on YouTube are buzzing way more about Zane's than they are the Hollywood movies, and they're tuning into my website and everything. Yeah. They're tuning in obsessively into my website. That's why I don't want to hear that free money bullshit, because you guys piss me off, man. Yeah, you're tuning obsessively into my website every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're curious about you're tuning into the promos and everything, reading all the actors' interviews and looking at the magazine pictures. You know what I'm saying? You're looking at all the announcement, the casting announcement, the chosen director, the chosen 17, Hollywood 17, yeah. Tuning in obsessively, yeah. Obviously. Yeah. What if James Gunn is available? I might choose him. We'll see what happens. The only thing about James Gunn is his age. He'll be like 68, 70 years old. He'll be getting older. Obviously. But if I do choose James Gunn and he's like 70, you can have him work for you for maybe 15 years. And after that, you have to retire him because he'll be like 85. He's getting old, obviously, right? So, obviously, right, yeah. But I can easily pay James Gunn more than what he makes in Hollywood, right? Give him $70 million in the film profits. That's more than what he makes in Hollywood. And his $26 million sign bonus. But for his yearly salary, I'm gonna have to pay him less, maybe $6 million. Pay him like $6 million the first year. Other years you pay him like $3.8 million. Why? What about $10 million? I'm like, no, James, I'm not gonna overpay you and have you do me, man. If I pay you $10 million, you're draining my budget. Yeah, I give you a fat bonus, but for your yearly salary, I have to keep it low. But I'm still making sure you get paid your millions for your yearly salary. But I'll give you a nice, rich piece of the film profits of the movie, like a nice $70 million, which is $42 million after taxes. Yeah. So James Gunn's making out was 55. $57 million after taxes, around almost $60 million after taxes for 4 years of work for Zayn if I choose him. $60 million in your bank for 4 years of work is a lot of money. After taxes, a lot of money, right? And James Gunn won't need an agent if he's my chosen president. He won't need an agent. They can ditch their agents in Hollywood because they're the boss now, right? They're running the company on BB's behalf, obviously. Some Sarah? Yeah. Ivan, what would a piece of the game in the merch? No, James, you're getting greedy. I'm not giving you a piece of the game in the merch. Ivan, it's nothing on my James. I'm not going to overpay you. I'm not going to overpay Peter and have him do me, man. Like, 70 million of the film profits is enough. That's 42 million after taxes. 70 million is like about 40 million after taxes. In your bank, that's a lot of money for you guys. I'm sorry. And you get the perks. You also get your 300 gas card. I'll give you a 300 gas card. You get your $2,000 gift card, and then you get sponsored with your clothes for the shoots too. Because I'll be sponsoring my Hollywood 17 with the clothes too for the ad shoots. Yeah. Yeah, but James Gunn is a creative guy. He's not a business guy. I know, but you can have Peter Safran groom him with the business stuff, obviously, if he's chosen. Yeah, Peter, I want you to groom James with business stuff. Groom him because I need him making business calls, obviously. But it'll be helping me a lot with the creative stuff, too. Like ideas for the story, brainstorming the story, when we put stuff up on the wall and everything. Help me with the concept arts, all that stuff. He helped me a lot with the creative stuff, but he also has to handle business stuff too. As they're running the company on my behalf, they have to make the business calls. That's how it works, right? Helping me keep track of the budget of the movie. I don't know, my $3 billion budget for the 3 volumes of Zanus, obviously. They have to help me keep track of the budget, all that stuff. They have to sign the crewmen, the Lord of the Rings Hobbit crewmen. They have to sign all those guys. They're responsible for all that. I'm not signing all those guys. You guys have to sign all those guys. That's how it works. You got to make business calls. That's how it works, right? And that's why you have Peter Safran groom James Gunn with business calls. Because James Gunn's not a business guy. He's a creative guy. Whereas Peter Safran's a business guy. So you have to have Peter Safran groom James Gunn. If you choose those guys, right? It's most likely maybe Jon Favreau, maybe Peter Rice I choose. Maybe Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, but Dave Filoni doesn't really have the experience. Peter Rice is really good, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Yeah. Well, your presidents get their own office. Yes, they get their own office. A beautiful office, nicer office than even what they have in Hollywood. I'm gonna have a beautiful, like, luxury fucking office. I showed you guys the pictures, right? Like Grand Windsor, they're gonna have a beautiful office, an executive office. But my idea is the presidents, they share the same office. Obviously, they have to share. They share the same office in my office. They share the same office. That's how it works. They share the same office. The presidents. Yeah. So if I choose Jon Favreau, Dave Filoni, they share the same office. Jon Favreau, Peter Rice, they share the same office. James Gunn, Peter Safran, even though it's high unlikely, they share the same office in my building, which is nice, obviously, right? Yeah. There's no way they would leave DC to work for you. Yes, they would. As when I'm king and I start Scott's Entertainment, even the DCU thing is a side tension, and my Zane's movie is the main event. I'd rather experience the buzz with Ivan, be the main event with Ivan, than be the side tension in Hollywood. Even if the DC thing is huge, still the side tension. It's still the side tension, yeah. Yeah. Trust me, once I'm king, when you watch John Capia's videos, obviously, Rob Marinet's videos, you can tell, even though they talk about Hollywood, obviously, they're mainly hyped about Zanus. And they're going to be throwing in code words about Zane's, obviously. I hope this movie's good and everything. They're mainly hyping about Zane's. It's not the horror movies, man. It's my movie. Even though I'm excited for all these horror movies, man, I'm hyped for that Zane's movie. Yeah. You're going to see Robert Burnett. I can't wait to get this on 4K. I can't wait to get this on 4K. I can't wait to get this on 4K. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He's all excited for the 4K movie box set, yeah. Because Robert Burnett loves collecting 4K physical media, right? That's why he's like, I can't wait to get this on 4K. Yeah, it's actually funny. I was saying, yeah. That's why Scott's will blow the water. Obviously, and Zane's will be the best movie just made. You guys will be my book, obviously. Anyways, here's the guys. I talked for an hour, I don't know, 30 plus minutes. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Stay tuned. I'll make a double hair later on in the afternoon. This is I'm signing out. Peace, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the show. Don't hate, you know what I'm saying? Peace out, guys.